This is the Maximum Blackness Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep making this fun. It's Maximum Blackness. It's Maximum Blackness.
What is up, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to the Maximum Blackness Podcast. It's me, your girl, Annie Herb, and I'm solo today. OG Smoking Tester, they couldn't be here, but they are going to be here in spirit with us, okay? So don't forget to, do like the intro said, tune in, like, share, and subscribe so that we can keep you maxed to the motherfucking black, okay? Now, today, we got to talk about those P Diddy allegations. And Testa, like I said, she's not here, but she did send us over some Testa's news. And then, of course, y'all know Annie Herb can't leave y'all without some good Annie Herb's words, right? We got to keep y'all inspired for the week and get y'all feeling good. Get y'all on a good foot. You know what I mean? So starting off with P Diddy, he has been ordered to pay an inmate in Michigan $10 million a month. Okay. And it's just like these allegations, they just keep getting wilder and wilder against P Diddy. It is so much going on that I just can't keep up with a lot of it, but we're gonna bring you what we know today, okay? And apparently Derek Lee Cardello Smith has accused Diddy of touching his buttocks while they were having intercourse with women, okay? And $10 million a month, that's a lot of freaking money, okay? He has to pay $10 million a month for the next 10 months. And this dude says they were at a party that was held in a private room at a Detroit Holiday Inn, where Cardello Smith felt Diddy, come over there and touch his buttocks. And after that, he tried to leave. Old boy said he tried to get up and go, but P Diddy offered him a drink, right? So he took the drink, and he said he was sitting there, and he really started feeling some things. So he felt like the drink was pretty much spiked, like he drugged the drink, because he was feeling drowsy after he had the drink, and he started to pass out. And the man said he woke up the next morning and his butt was hurt and he was bleeding. He said he ran out and left and he never went back. Yikes. I don't know. I try to believe people until they're proved to be liars. And P Diddy, he just got a lot going on. Like, this is a lot. Men and women are accusing you of sexual abuse, sexual assault, rape, pretty much. Like, this dude said he had a drink and woke up the next morning and his butt was bleeding and hurting. I mean, if something didn't happen, tell me what happened. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because I don't like Diddy was one of our he is one of our most he's a powerful celebrity here in the black community, is what I'm trying to say. And back in the day, Diddy, bad boy, it was like, what happened? Like, y'all was really doing all these dirty things. Like, what in the hell happened? Why? I feel like if all this shit is true, it got to be some psychological issues going on. Something had to happen at home. Something had to happen to Diddy. Because why you want to do this to all these people? Why does it seem like everybody's saying you're abusive, you're raping them, you're sexually assaulting them? It's just too much. And when is enough is enough. Apparently, it's never enough for guys like this. And just to add on to that, Dawn Richard from Danity Kane, she also filed her own complaint on September 10th. She's pretty much saying that P Diddy sexually and verbally abused her for nearly 10 years. And like, is this like the fourth or third person? It's a lot of people. Like, it's a lot of people just coming out the woodworks. And although Diddy, now that first charge for the dude to pay that man $10 million a month, P Diddy is trying to fight it. He's trying to get it appealed. So I don't know. It might work out in his favor. It might not. He's just gonna have to roll the dice and see how that go. But this complaint here with Dawn Richard, She's saying that she's been sexually and verbally abused for years by P Diddy. She says she even witnessed the verbal and abuse that he was doing to Cassie. She said she witnessed that. Why she didn't say that when Cassie came out talking, I don't know. I felt like that should have. Yeah, I feel like if she was gonna speak, she should have spoke then too. But that's just my opinion. People speak when they're ready. But she had like several things in her complaint, several different occasions and different places where P Diddy did things or had people do things to her. She said that she did attend a party that was thrown by Diddy in 2009 where dozens of women and girls, some whom appeared to be underage, were in attendance while illegal drugs were consumed, and Combs then engaged in sexual acts with some of the women and girls. So, according to the document, she said many of them were lethargic or passed out. That's bad. And then she also says that when she attempted to leave the party, she was told to wait by one of his employees in order to remain inconspicuous, knowing that she was not free to leave. She had to wait. And she says she experienced the feelings of panic and being trapped against her will. It's just a lot. And then she says she also faced sexual harassment and assault from Combs on numerous occasions. He allegedly ordered her to strip down to her underwear and made sexually charged comments and groped her buttocks and breasts in a professional setting. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I just feel like, oh my gosh, if you're going to do things like, just don't do stuff like this. And you won't find yourself in these predicaments. And he probably felt like he had gotten away with a lot of this stuff because a lot of people get intimidated by these celebrities and their tactics that they take to keep people quiet. And they're not necessarily using hush money to keep people quiet if they don't have to. They'll use terms of force, torture, what pretty much they're doing, holding people hostage and stuff like that. So it's just a lot. And this just comes to prove that what you do in the dark does come to light, because all of this stuff apparently happened years ago, but yet it's now coming out and it's starting to affect P. Diddy and his empire that he's built. It's affecting his family. It's been affecting his kids since it started. Like they were all mixed into a lot of it in the beginning. And when does it stop? Were you not thinking about your kids during all of this, if all of this is true? Must not have been, because they have to deal with this and they're grown adults now. So it's not like they don't understand what's going on. You can't really lie to them and expect them to accept that if they feel like it's more than what it is. And I don't blame them. I'll be having some questions for my dad, because as a female, I expect my dad to treat other women how he wants me to be treated. But some dads just don't care because they feel like they're going to protect their daughters or whatever, or they just don't care what happens. Everybody's different, But as I said, let us know how y'all feel about P. Diddy in the comments. Please, we want y'all to give us your opinions too. This podcast is not just about our opinions and what we think. We want to converse with y'all, and we want y'all to tell us what you guys actually think about these topics too. Because P. Diddy, he was a big part of the rap game, especially while I was growing up in the 90s and 2000s. So let me know how y'all feel. I just feel disgusted, and I feel like he shouldn't have done this stuff if this is what is true, which it seems like it's true, because how many people, if you got 10 people telling you about one person and they're not all in the same, and they're not all in the same groups and they're from different aspects from that this person has met in their life, something about it got to be true. And that's all I'm going to say. But as I did tell y'all before, Testa is not here. But it's okay that Testa isn't here, because she did go ahead and bless us with some good old Testa's news, okay? And we want y'all to tune in not only on Saturdays for Testa's news, but Thursdays too, because we have Testa's news on Thursdays at 9 p.m. So don't forget to tune in and catch Testa live, because she is definitely she's great. She's a great journalist, and she's getting better, and she's going to keep bringing y'all good topics. And in honor of Testa, we're going to go ahead. Testa's news. Let's see what she's talking about today.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's happening, Maximum Blackness family? Test to Hill with your news today. And I do have some good news. We got a little bit of parents being curious and about a daughter. Something did happen to her, and she has every right to be mad. And then we also have an article to make some awareness for a family to get some answers about their loved one. We are going to start with that article because things in society need to change. Cops cover up so much, government covers up so much. But let's take a look. Now, this is about a young man. His name is Javion McGee. This TikTok video goes viral after black man found hanging in North Carolina. Now, he is from Chicago, and he drove trucks. So he was going to North Carolina, on that trip that he would normally take. And um, this time they found him hanging from a tree in Henderson, North Carolina. Now, the police authorities tried to tell the family that he hung himself, but I want to have you listen to this story before we go into full details. Hey y'all, I would have never thought I had to make this kind of post on my TikTok, but my family desperately needs your help. This is my little cousin, Javion McGee. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He was 21 years old and would have been 22 in a few weeks. He was found hanging from a tree in Henderson, North Carolina yesterday. He drove trucks, so that was his reason for even being out there. The police officers are trying to say that he went to Walmart and purchased a rope and hung himself. We obviously don't believe that, and we are just asking for your help to push his story out there. This isn't covered on any local platform.
All right, y'all. Thank you, Testa, for giving us that wonderful news. Justice for Javion McGee, y'all. Justice for Javion McGee. We already know that sound like some foul bullshit. That already sound like a bunch of bullshit that they trying to cover up. It was just some news topics about people trying to start a race war. And I feel like we already know who do lynchings. We already know. And if one of us get caught in the right part in the wrong time, it is what it is. We already know because there's still places like that in this world. As much as we try not to acknowledge it, as much as everybody wants to say it doesn't exist anymore, it does. It does. And this sounds just like some of that racist stuff going down and people being in the wrong place at the wrong time and people just being nasty and still being racist as hell. Because why would you be lynching people? And it's always our black men. Why are you lynching our men? Why are you lynching us? That is like the most cold hearted. Like it don't matter. Murder is just cold hearted, and I'm not gonna believe it was suicide. And no, no, I'm not gonna believe none of those was suicide. No, but that's just me. Y'all tell us how y'all feel. Some of y'all might be like it could. Some of y'all might feel differently. You know what I'm saying? So put it in the comments. Let us know exactly how you feel and push justice for Javion McGee because it's important. You know, if that was your family member, you would want to find out what happened to the person in your family. I want to find out too. I would want to find out what happened to my cousin, brother, husband, sister, whoever, because that's wrong. It is wrong. It is so wrong. Morally, that is so wrong. It doesn't make any sense. But moving on to that next topic she was talking about with the girl being in her underwear and her shirt all day, that's very shocking that the school allowed that to happen. I mean, maybe the teacher didn't check her. Maybe she thought the girl did put her pants back on. I know they're not saying anything foul happened, but I'm happy nothing foul happened to that girl. But they should have been more careful. And back in the day when I went to school, if your parents ain't seen you no school, believe me, they had a whole bin of clothes that kids had left behind from the last year prior, or probably just some extra clothes from another kid that your ass gonna put on because they can't allow you to run around, indecent or, just exposing everything everywhere. So I'm highly shocked that that happened. Maybe it was that the teacher just didn't check. But me as a parent, we got to start at the school. If the school ain't listening to me, then I guess I need to go over to school because, it takes a lot for the schools to want to listen to you in the first place because a lot of parents go up there fighting for their kids and the school just don't want to fucking listen. So if they don't want to listen and try to make sure this don't happen again to my kid and others and implement different things, like I mean, because PTA, that's part of being on the PTA too, like so that you can voice your opinions and voice what needs to be changed for the children. Now, I haven't been a part of the PTA, so I'm not sure if it exactly is as effective as what they try to make it seem like. But once again, if the school ain't gonna do their job, then I guess I gotta go over to school head. And if they ain't doing what they gotta do, then I guess we need to start looking into what our lawyers and stuff have to say because that's just outrageous. No child should be half naked throughout the school day. And I'm just happy that they said nothing, that they didn't say anything happened to her in those hours that she was indecent like that. But y'all already know it's coming to that time where Annie Herb is about to go, and we're gonna come back tomorrow, hopefully with a great, cool, and casual conversation. If not, we'll see y'all Tuesday for mental health. We're gonna keep giving you guys those good conversations. But before we go, Annie Herb has some words for you. Okay, Monday is coming up. We know we enjoy the weekend. We enjoy the weekend so much. Monday's coming up. Use it as motivation. Monday is my hardest day to get out of bed, and I know it's not easy for all of y'all either. Some of y'all have the hardest time on Monday, just like I do. Use it as motivation. Monday is, well, Sunday is really the beginning of a new week. So start Sunday. Sunday, start thinking for the week. Start thinking what you're going to do. Plan out your days. Plan out how you plan to achieve those goals. Do whatever it is you think that you haven't been doing to achieve those goals. That Monday frustration, that Monday, I don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to go to work, that Monday is just that dark cloud that's raining on you all day, or even if it's just for the morning, use it as motivation. As soon as you look at that dark cloud and tell it you're not going to rain on me today, and you choose to do something different in that moment, something positive in that moment, You're going to have a better day. You're going to have a better start to your week. Start on Sunday. Wake up feeling refreshed and renewed. Start positive. Get yourself together for the week. Start planning. And then Monday, you already have what you're going to do when you're going to get up. So when that feeling of, I don't want to do this come along, you tell that shit it's not happening today because I got plans and I got stuff I need to do. So I can't just be sad and upset that it's fucking Monday, okay? And that's what I'm going to leave y'all with Annie Earp's words. And again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We want y'all to keep tuning in. We want y'all to keep coming in. And, we have all these different segments, not just because we want to entertain you. Okay? So once again, Annie Earp, she's going to go on ahead. She's going to go on ahead and max the fuck out for today. Please, please, please don't forget again to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see y'all. Hopefully, we will see y'all tomorrow. If not, again, like I said, mental health is always Tuesdays at 9 o'clock.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep making It's Maximum Blackness.